Hi, my name is Emma from Ruth Rundle, and bands like Red Sparowes, Marriages, and recently a collaboration with the band Thou. And this is my vinyl to die for. The records that I'm sitting in front of, this impressive collection, does not actually belong to me, but I did want to impress you. My section is very small, it's at the bottom, and it mostly consists of albums that I have gotten off of friends or at shows, and it is growing very slowly. I have not really owned a lot of things. I've been sort of living out of a suitcase up until about 3 years ago, and I'm just starting to collect records. So I'm going to tell you about the first records that I personally sought out and said I want to start my collection with these albums because I must have them. And what I'm talking about here is the collaboration between Jessika Kenney and Eyvind Kang. She is a classically trained vocalist who is trained in other languages. I believe she sings in Farsi. And Eyvind Kang, who is a violinist primarily, I think that's what he's known for, but they're both multi-instrumentalists. I'd classify this collaboration as there's definitely a world music, there's definitely a classical, there's classical traditions, not of Western tradition, but Eastern classical music. So the way I was introduced to this is through Michael from Weird Sun in Belgium gave me this album called At Temple Gate. And this is the album that I sought out. It's called The Face of the Earth. And it is the collaboration between Jessika Kenney and Eyvind Kang. It consists of 6 pieces. Instrumentation, viola, sitar, electronics, voice, percussion. There's a lot of space in the music. And there's a whole philosophy behind this album about dualities and intense concepts that are beyond my small rock and roll mind. But the music does reach me in a profound way. Anyway, there are these beautiful cards. There are 4 of them. They're perforated. I didn't want to disrupt the pristine nature of this by tearing it up, but I think they encourage you to play with these cards. There is sort of a poem or two. That's my album. This is the record that I wanted. I got it off Discogs. It was a coincidence that I actually ended up buying it from a friend of mine in Seattle, Damian Johnson. And yeah, it's a very important work of art that I return to often.